Hey guys, Loki here again with day 2 in our installment with the Warrior Control deck. Made a few changes since yesterday. Those changes were I took out Sylvanas because I just didn't find her to be very useful in a lot of my matchups, and I took out the Faceless Manipulator for the same reason. I didn't find her to be him to be as useful as I had hoped. What I added was Harrison Jones because I've been fighting a lot of hunter decks, and he's really useful in getting rid of those pesky weapons, and the card draw is also a nice plus. He's got decent stats for a 5 mana card. The second one I added was the Black Knight, because I'm finding that I'm playing against a lot of taunt decks, and just having that ability to destroy an enemy minion with taunt is fantastic. You go against a handlock, they get those giants with the 8/8 or even 9/9 taunts, then you can just get rid of them. Or the Sunwalker is one pesky taunt with the Divine Shield. It's a 4/5. So that's another card that's really useful to have. So without further ado, let's hop into some rank play. Moved up in the ranks since yesterday. My goal is to hit rank 10 at least by tomorrow. At rank 12 now. I think I was at 15 yesterday. But I guess we'll see how this goes. Played a priest yesterday, so hopefully we'll get to play someone a little different. Gotta have that water. Alright, let's see what we got. Going up against a Shaman. Alright. Found that Shaman decks have given me a bit of trouble. I actually played a game yesterday where I stacked I had 30 health and I had 21 armor stacks, and I actually ended up losing because he did like a 35 damage combo at the end with all the spell damage. Alright, but anyways, let's see what cards we started out here. You got a Shield Slam, an Armor Smith, and a Slam. And you know what? I kind of like those cards, so I'm going to keep them. It's better than getting one of those 7, 8, or 9 mana cost cards at the beginning. And another Armor Smith. Awesome. Alright. If I can get a Whirlwind sometime soon here, that would be great. Starting out Argent Squire, nothing unusual there. It's a pretty common card. Right, I am just going to... Alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to throw out an Armor Smith. So I can start picking away at that Argent Squire and stacking armor at the same time. And that would be nice. Thought about just giving myself 2 armor there, but it's always good to have that one extra minion on the field. And he gets a taunt. That's rather unfortunate. Alright. Acolyte of Pain. What can we do here? Could slam. I'd rather save that for a little later. Could armor up. Toss out another Armor Smith. You know what? I'm going to toss out an Acolyte of Pain, because I need some card draws. And that's about all we can do. So hopefully he doesn't get a Healing Totem, because that would just be kind of a pain to deal with. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Shaman has a really pesky... I hate that card. That is such a nice card. 2 attack to adjacent minions, and that once useless taunt is now exceedingly useful. And let's see what he does with this. Let's see what he does. I don't think he can kill both minions, but... Alright, he's just going to do some damage. That's fine. That's very fine. Alright, I don't think he can play anything else, and he attacked with his Argent Squire. He's not going to be able to kill something with that, with the totem alone. With the Stone Claw totem. And he's just going to inflict some pain. Alright, well that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. I get armor and I get a card draw, and another slam. That is awesome. Alright. Well then. Let's see what we do here. I think that I'm going to... What am I going to do? What do I want to do? That is the question. Rather unfortunate, but I think I need to do this. Slam. Didn't get a card draw, unfortunately, but I'll get a card draw here for my other slam. Do damage to that, and then kill it. And that's back down to a 1-1. Thank God. Alright, got rid of one of those totems. I'm sure he has another one in his deck somewhere. And he's overloaded by 1, so that's beneficial to us for this turn. He's not going to be able to use all 4 mana. And he overloads himself again, but he gives himself some taunt. Alright, what do we got? Now, Harrison Jones can actually be kind of nice against the Shaman because he has a weapon that gives himself overload. It's a 2-3, so that's a lot of durability, and if we can just play Harrison Jones when he plays that, that'll kill the weapon, give him some overload, and there won't be much else he can do. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play this. Going to armor up. Going to attack this. Give myself 4 armor, and then we're going to do this. Alright. So if you're wondering what we did there, we attacked first to get that extra armor, because otherwise we'd only have 2 armor. And then we took out the bigger taunt, because we already inflicted damage to this one. And that is fantastic. We already baited out a Hex. That is just awesome. So when we go to place cards like Gromash or Ysera, that's 1 less Hex we have to worry about. He's not a priest where he can mind control. The Hex works very similar in the way that Polymorph does for the mage. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, what are we going to do here? This is what we're going to do. We're going to Whirlwind? Should we Whirlwind? I think we should Whirlwind. Yeah, let's Whirlwind. Why not? Gotta get rid of that taunt. Get rid of the Divine Shield, and then armor up. I don't want to waste a Shield Slam on a 1-1. I'm okay with taking 1 damage. When he brings out that other totem, or possibly a really strong taunt, okay, that's something we need to kill. There's the axe. That's what we were waiting for. That's what we were waiting for. Alright. There's an extra card. We gotta get rid of that as soon as we can. So we're going to play Harrison Jones, get rid of that axe, he is overloaded, and we get 2 cards, and we get rid of the weapon. That is awesome. Alright, now what are we going to do? We are going to Shield Slam, because I can't have that card sticking around. That's just free card draws. Alright, so now we got a 1-1 against a 5-5. Already baited out 1 Hex, he's overloaded. It's not looking bad. We actually have 29 health in total to his 30. And he's been playing fairly aggressively so far, using a lot of mana, a lot of his cards. Now, 1 card we do have to watch out for is Lightning Storm. Alright, that's another card that I do not like to see. Alright, Fire Elemental. There it is. Alright. What are we going to play here? What are we going to play here? Huh? Alright, what can we do? We have a couple of options. Now, this is a really nice combo. Gromash and the Taskmaster, because when you get to 10 mana, you can play Gromash, put him out there, use the Taskmaster, deal 1 damage, enrage him, give him +6 attack, so he's up to 10, and the Taskmaster gives 2 attack, so that's 12 attack with charge. That's a double Leroy. Can't beat that. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to take some damage, unfortunately, but it has to be done. Can't have that sticking around. Alright, so there goes our armor, and we take 1 extra damage, I think. But hey, it's okay. We're playing for the late game here. And from the looks of it, he's playing for mid-game. Alright, there's Karen Bloodhoof. Next turn, I think Ysera would probably be the best option. Ragnaros, alright. Well, let's go ahead and play Ysera. Let's play Ysera, and what else? Could attack Karen and bring us down to 19, and then he'd just be up again. So, alright, YOLO, here we go. There goes Karen, he's back up. There we go. And a dream card. There we go. Alright, what do we get? Ysera Awakens. That can be really useful. 5 damage to all characters except Ysera. So that could kill Cairn, that could kill the totem, probably anything else he lays on the field. And deal 5 damage to him. Deal 5 damage to myself as well, which is a little unfortunate, but I think that's okay. Alright. Now that really sucks. Instead of just outright killing it, he just spent 1 mana and silenced it, which makes Ysera almost useless. He's just a really, really beefy. Yeah. Oh, damn. Really hoping he'd hit Ysera there. Well, it's not going very well. Hate to say it, but it's not. Alright. Well, he probably has a spell in his hand that'll kill me. So, can't just take 8 damage to the face again, though. That's something that we need to avoid. Well, I think this is what we're going to do. Going to armor up, Ysera Awakens, Cairn. I think that's a good idea. That's about all we can do. So I can't just play Ragnaros and hope for the glory shot. Right now we need an Alexstrasza. Alright. Alright, down to 4 health. That's not very good, but we cleared his board and we kept our 2. Took a lot of damage, but I know he has Lava Burst, which if he has that, we're dead. So overall, this game has not gone very well. Shaman is not one of my strongest matchups. And there's the Argent Commander. GG. Damn, we were on a win streak, too. What are you going to do? Well, sucks, but gotta deal with it. Losses happen. Been winning most of my games, but don't see too many Shamans. Don't really build my deck for Shamans. You know what? That's okay, though. We're going to try another one here. Maybe we'll get a better result. Maybe we'll get a different matchup. Who knows? Been doing really well against Hunters, actually. Hunters give a lot of people problems, but with this deck, I actually find it to be one of my easiest matchups, which is nice. Alright, we got a Paladin. Hardly play any Paladins. I haven't played any Paladins in the past 2 days. So this should be interesting. Acolyte of Pain, Slam, Armorsmith, yes, yes, yes. Not Ysera. That is a late game card that we do not want. Alright. Traded Ysera for Ragnaros. Not much of a change there, but we'll deal with it. Right, let's see what he's going to do first. He's not going to do anything, and neither am I. I'm going to save that coin for later in case I need it. No need to play anything right now. Probably going to play Armorsmith next turn. That's kind of expected to reinforce. He's probably going for a control Paladin as well. That seems to be one of the most common decks when it comes to Paladins. Seen a couple of aggro Paladins, but considering he went for the reinforcement for a second turn, I really doubt that's what he's going for. Let's see what he plays here. Now next turn he'll have enough for a Consecrate, so I gotta watch out for that. And he's just going to attack and another reinforcement. Cruel Taskmaster. Master. The. Alright. Throw out another Acolyte of Pain. Kill one of him. Get a little armor. And end the turn. So now we got 2 minions, 1/3, each one with a little battle cry here, whatever it's called, little ability. Get some card draws, get some armor. That's good, and I can just take out these guys, no problem, because I have more health. True Silver Champion, alright. Well, let's see. Let's see what he attacks. It's actually a really... I feel like that's one of the best weapons in the game. True Silver Champion. You get... It's one attack better than my Fiery War Axe, and it restores 2 health. Can't beat that. Of course, right there, it's kind of useless, and he's going to have 1 damage on him. So that's nice. And we're going to get a card draw, and we're going to get some armor. There we go. Alright, so... What do we play here? What do we play here? That is the question. Well... What do we do here? I'm going to play the Frothing Berserker, so that'll bring him up to 4. With this, because he gets 2 attack damage, because they both took damage, I get 1 armor. That's all good. So if he attacks his True Silver on that, he's going to take 4 damage. And he's only going to heal for 1, so he's going to take 3 damage in total. So that's most likely what he's going to do, because he doesn't want to keep that on the field. If he attacks this, that's only going to get one more attack point. That's something he doesn't want to see. If he consecrates right now, he's only going to kill this one. He's going to leave this one alive. It's going to get 2 attack damage, and then he's going to be in even more trouble if he attacks with his True Silver. So Consecration will not be coming out. Maybe Hammer of Wrath, but I doubt it. Mess up all these guys. That was smart. Get 1 more armor. He has a 3/3 out. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to slam it. Draw a card. And attack it. Get some armor. There we go. And then we're going to shield block. Just to get that extra 5 armor and a card draw. Can't beat it. Haven't needed to use our coin yet, so that's really nice. We can use that later. Overall, I think this is going pretty well. We're at 28 overall health right now, and he's only at 29. Or 38, sorry. Alright, so there's Karen. There's the Carno. And, what are we going to do here? You know what? Make the mirror play. Karen is really popular in a lot of decks because he's just 2 Chillwind Yetis packed into 1. And Chillwind Yeti, if you don't know, is one of the most cost-efficient cards in the game. It's a 4/5 for a 4 mana cost. Really good stats. Yeah, and this is 2 more mana, but you get another one. So essentially you get 1.5 Chillwind Yetis for the same cost. Right, the Faceless Manipulator, that kind of sucks. Let's see what we can do here. What can we do? Don't have any silences in this deck, so it's not like we can do that. Got an Execute. Fiery War Axe. What are we going to do here? We're going to play this. Going to play this, I think. Yeah, we'll play this. Going to play this. Should we play that? Going to take care of 4 Chillwind Yetis here. It's kind of problematic. Alright, so we'll execute him. We'll execute him. Kind of unfortunate, but that's all we can do. Ran out of time. Maybe I could have played this. Used the Cruel Taskmaster, taken him out. Oh well. Well, at least their death rattles are gone, so that's good. That was a good play from him. Alright, got 1 armor. He's dead. Brought him back to life. So he's down to 1. Alright, so they're dead next turn. Unless he does that. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, decisions. Hearthstone, why do you do this to me? Could coin an Alex draws it, but that's probably a bad idea, because it's a Paladin. He's probably just going to heal. What do I do here? I'm going to attack this guy. Bring him down to 2 health. Play Baron Geddon. That'll take care of 2 of them. And there we go. Now he only has 1 card on the field. Has 2. If we get a slam, he's dead. Had Brawl there. Didn't really want to use it. Didn't want to risk it. I'm going to save that for when he has some high value people on the field. Now one really nice thing is he has Tyrion Fordring, so the Black Knight is really effective against him. The only thing is, Tyrion's Death Rattle gives him a 5/3 weapon, which is crazy overpowered. I mean, there's a 5 mana cost weapon the Warrior has called the Arcanite Reaper, I think, and it's a 5/2, and it costs 5 mana, so he gets a 5/3 for free, essentially. Plus he gets a taunt that 6/6 with Divine Shield. My opinion, Tyrion and Jaraxxus are the 2 best class legendaries in the game, but Jaraxxus is way more situational. Tyrion you can just throw out whenever, so Tyrion probably has the edge. Okay, so that's unfortunate. There goes Baron. What are we going to do here? What shall we do? Could brawl. We could brawl. What shall we do? I think brawl would be good here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to toss out 1 minion. Give us at least a chance of, you know, getting something back. And brawl. As long as he gets, I think we have a 50% chance of getting what we want. Alright, that's not the card we wanted to see stay. That is not the card I wanted to see. Not at all. I was hoping for either that Defender of Argus or my minion, and not the Wild Pyromancer, and not this Mind Control tech. The Mind Control tech usually wouldn't be of concern, but yeah, sadly enough. Alright. I think we gotta go for the YOLO move here. Do we go for the YOLO move? No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop his health. There we go. Pretty risky move. There it is, the equality. Yeah, see, that was what I was afraid of. Shit happens. Alright. I think our only option here. So I could use the Taskmaster to kill him, but I'd much rather save this and use it in combination with Gromash when I need to. So I'm gonna armor up and shield slam this. So that's 4 damage and a taunt that's off the board. 7 mana left over is not good. Not good at all. But there's really no other cards that we can play. There's 5 damage to the face. Alright. That's not good. That's 8 damage. Wow, that was 13 damage in 1 turn. That's something we gotta be concerned about. Alright, what do we do here? So he attacks, he goes down to 4. Now he goes down to 3, which is even worse. But we got him. Alright, he's down to 3. That's not good. That was In case you were wondering, that is the suboptimal way to use Grommash Hellscream. Okay, now he's down to a 4-3. That's even worse. Silences are my bane. There's Tyrion. We need that Black Knight pretty badly right about now. That is not what we needed. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to whirly it up. And Ragnaros. Use that armor up. And actually, we're going to just kill this guy. He gets that 5-3. Can't kill me with that weapon this turn. Deal some good damage to his face. Alright, if we can somehow survive 2 more rounds and he plays no minions, then we're good. And there's another one. Alright, this game is going south fast. That's what we needed to see. Alright, out of cards. Ragnar's hit his face. Or take out the minion. Whatever. Alright. Oh, we have some card draw on the field now as well, so that's really, really helpful. And as it is, he can't kill me. Oh, son of a gun, the Consecrate's coming. That's game. If we get a Black Knight right now, that would be awesome. Alright, well, he took damage to the face. Need a Black Knight. Didn't get a Black Knight. Alright. Do that. Got a Fiery War Axe. Well, folks, I think that's game. He has 9. Yeah, there's not much else I could do here, but strive till the end, right? It's another taunt. And reinforce. And you restore 6 health. Alright. 10 cards in his, 5 cards in mine. Harrison Jones. Oh, wow. That came at a really good time. And a Ysera. Alright. Time to make some plays. How much damage does he have? He has 7 damage, 8. So he can't kill me with that. Probably has a Lay on Hand somewhere in his deck. Oh god, there's a Sylvanas. And a Gorehowl. Alright. What do we do here? That is the question. Well, looks like our goose is pretty much cooked, fellas. Yep, that's all we can do. I mean, if we attack him, he dies. If we attack him, what does he have right now? He has 7 damage, plus 5. That's 12 damage, 13 damage, right there. We could add 2 armor and make us 6 health. Take away 4. That 13 goes down to 11. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter what we do. At this point, it is over. Well, 2 straight losses. Bit unfortunate. But, what are you going to do, right? I'm going to keep trying to climb the ranks tonight. Maybe I'll post another video at some point. But, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned what not to do as a warlock, or as a warrior. It is a lot of fun to play, though. I mean, the Paladin and the Shaman are 2 decks that I really rarely see. I've been playing a lot of Hunters, a lot of Warlocks, and actually a good number of Mages. All of which I do pretty well against, except for the Mage. It is a little difficult. But, might need to tweak my deck a little bit. That Faceless Manipulator would have been nice to have some point in that game. I could have copied that Tyrion. So I'll consider putting him back in. Sylvanas, I still don't think is really worth it. I mean, they weren't really flooding the board up until the very end there when I had absolutely nothing to kill them with, and Sylvanas wouldn't have helped anyways. Anyways, I'm signing off for tonight, so I'll catch you in my next video, and as always, have a nice day.